Hello, and welcome to Jadekind Video Gaming. My name is Adam, and I am so happy to be here for the first episode of the Dungeon Siege 2 Let's Play. I've gone through hell to get to this point. Hours and hours of my day figuring out how to get this to run. I have the game on Steam, and it just would not run on my computer. It wouldn't. I dug out my old disk drive copy after trying everything that I could find online to get the other one working, and decided, alright, I'll uninstall the other one and install it off the disk, and it just worked straight away. So, well, there's that. So that worked, and hopefully there are no issues moving forward. But with the issues that I had thus far, I'm not too confident, but I figure we'll give it a go. And hopefully, even if there are issues, I'll be able to get past them. So going through here to the single-player campaign, we create our hero, and we have a few more choices than we had in the first Dungeon Siege game. For example, we have races: human, dryad, elf, and half-giant. I do believe there is dwarf if I were to have installed the expansion, but I sort of made the decision, for one, I managed to get this working. I don't want to risk breaking it, and then also, you know, by adding more stuff to install. But also, I did just the base game for the first Dungeon Siege. I figure I'll just do the base game for Dungeon Siege 2. But yeah, so we have human. Let's see, dryad, and they each give different bonuses over here. You know, for example, like elves would be good at magic, scholarly arts, the combat magic. Half-giants are great fighters. Humans get some unspent skill points, and they're supposed to be good at whatever you so choose. Ultimately, I'm being human. I am playing the character of Adam, who is the descendant of the hero Adam from whatever ages ago that the first game is. Why not? My name is Adam. I'm using the name Adam. Let's just change in our face, it looks like. Something like that, maybe. Hairstyle. Oh, lovely. I guess that little ponytail there, and then let's see. What colors do we have? Nothing that's really black, but I guess that is the dark one, so... close enough! Thanks, game, for all those choices. Let's keep going. Ooh, okay, so these are actually intended for different character levels for the difficulties, like maybe you'd replay through it as your higher level. I am starting at level 0, so I'm just going to go ahead and do Mercenary. The land of Arana is an exciting place for young adventurers. Glory and treasure awaits those with the bravery to leave their homes and challenge the world beyond. For new adventurers, that's what I am.
1,000 years ago, when Arana was young but not innocent, the first age of man came to an end by the meeting of a sword and a shield. The sword of Zaramoth the Unmaker, powered by a subterranean river of magic, had ruled the age by unquestioned force, until the shield of Azunai the Defender became the sword's only rival in power. They were destined to meet on the field that would forever be known as the Plain of Tears. Zaramoth commanded control of the power. Azunai longed to disperse it. Both zealots could not win. But unbeknownst to either warrior, the sword and shield had destinies of their own. The sword shattered the shield and sparked the great cataclysm. The land split open, and the souls of the warriors, ripped from their chests, rushed into the river of souls that flowed beneath the land, splintering it into 1,000 ley lines. The shockwave was felt in every part of Arana. Even the lives that were spared were changed forever. The stars shifted, and the Second Age began.
Stars ain't supposed to act like that.
All this was forgotten for centuries. The magic that was scattered on the Plain of Tears was fractured under the world, waiting with its unpredictable power. Until a young prince named Valdis followed powerful visions to the mountain fortress called Zaramoth's Horns.
You be careful what you're messing with there.
The dark wizards mastered the magic and granted Valdis access to the lost sword of Zaramoth, the very instrument that ended the First Age. In that instant, the Second Age fell under the sword's ominous shadow.
Dungeon Siege 2! Got like dragons and harpies. Now we have dragons that we've clearly trained, so what do we use them for? Delivering ground troops. That's what.
More worthless mercs! You're late! You're needed at the front immediately! Check in with Morton Lieutenant Gerrand at the tower! Now get moving!
I've had a bad feeling about this ever since we left Armonlu. There's something... I don't trust these Morton.
No, why not? Alright, let's see. I'll pause and look out there, and we'll kind of look around a little bit. And I will point out, I have already had the first glitch with the game, even since getting it working. I'm going to have to splice together that cutscene in between two parts of the cutscene, when the little loading screen probably will still pop up for you. For me, it froze, and crashed. And I had to restart it, and so I just quickly got through that part, and it was able to work the second time. But still, issues the first time. Let's see. Pause the game. This brutal attack little icon down here, that's one of the new things that's in this Dungeon Siege 2. Right now we have a journal thing that's flashing. Adventurer's Handbook Journal. The journal contains important information on quests, monsters, and special lore items. If you're ever not sure where to go next, you can check the quest log to see what your next task is. It also contains a map of the world and a handbook of all the lessons you've learned. So, get your orders from the Morton Lieutenant over here. It tells me what intended level it is. Here I can see my map. Lore, bestiary. There's a 3 acts. Apparently, let's see, I got a handbook. I can just quickly go through the lessons if I need, but I'll let it go as we... Okay. Adventurer's Handbook. Specialties tab. Skills. Skills give characters bonuses that enhance their combat prowess. The Specialties tab, it has 4 subtabs, 1 for each class. Left-click a skill to assign a point to it, and then the Confirm button to lock your upgrades. Powers. To set powers for a character, drag a power from the Specialties tab to the circular slots in the character panel. Left-click on a power in the character panel to select it. For more information about Specialties tab, see Skills, Upgrading Skills, whatever, let's figure this out. So this is me. Let's see. What is this? Okay, so these all require... I have 2 points, but I have to actually have skills in order to spend them, so... What is this guy?
You lot are late. There's a few extra scraps in the barrels. Break them open by right-clicking them. Now get out of my face, maggot.
Thanks. I will point out, this is technically tutorial. This area. I think, if I remember, there's like a way that even you can kind of skip this front area. I think like if you are in inventory tab. Yeah, I'm not going to read all those, obviously. If I need help, I guess I'll look at them between episodes.
Mark, report to Martin Fighter Talk ahead for your combat lesson. Get moving now.
See, combat lesson on our way. Open the gate, please. Yeah, I think like in the multiplayer, you actually just skipped over this. Move the mouse all the way to the edges of the screen to adjust the camera. Roll the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Got it. Oh, they're gonna want me to have to double click through that. Final switch back.
Do you know which end of a blade is which, maggot? Let's see if you can destroy this training dummy with your dagger.
So right click. Pick up all items. There we go.
What are you doing still standing here? Get moving, Mark.
Ah, this is the way
You
I
better be able to handle a ranged weapon if you want to get paid, worm. Destroy this training dummy with your bow. Now!
Alright, alright. We're gonna... I don't know who this guy down here is, or how long he's gonna stay with me. Let's see. Let's see. Raise the dead. Fire shot, nice shot. Let's... yeah, spells, got it. Oh yeah, and there's something with autocast. I think they, like, that's what they did to, more or less fix, healing. Press I to open your inventory. Yeah, so we have Joe. We've been, oh look, we've been going off quest objectives. Nature magic or combat magic spell.
I can't imagine you worms have the wits to cast spells, but it'll be amusing to watch you try. Destroy this training dummy with your fire shot or your ice shot spell.
Switch over to ice shot. Is that entertaining to watch us try there? Have we entertained you enough?
More mercs playing at war. You probably don't even understand how to gain experience in the 4 classes, do you, scum?
Sure, let's listen to what heals.
You mercs won't survive the night, but you may make it till sundown if you pay attention. You'll only gain experience in a class by fighting with its associated weapon type. If you fight with a melee weapon, you will gain melee experience, and if you fight with a combat magic spell, you'll gain combat magic experience. It doesn't get any simpler than that.
I don't suppose it would.
Before you proceed, choose a class and stick with it. If you switch weapon types too much, you'll become a weak jack of all trades. And then those cursed dryads will eat you for breakfast.
Oh no.
Not that you wouldn't deserve it.
So yeah, we've had some lovely little training.
Took you long enough, Worm. The other mercs are at the front lines already. The Temple of the Coast must be taken by nightfall. Now get moving!
Wait, I have a bad feeling about this. My medallion feels heavy, as if it's trying to tell me not to move.
Not that superstitious nonsense again. That medallion is just a pretty bauble from your sister. We have a job to do, so let's get to it.
You aren't being paid to stand around. Get moving now!
I guess I get to read the voice of my guy. I should remember that.
Those filthy dryads are summoning another shell! You mercs, get in there and destroy that thing!
Those must be the
Shell?
Bracken we learned about as children. Let's take him out!
Alright, they just keep coming, eh? Suppose we got to destroy the actual shell then. I guess here's experience along the bottom. Let's see what's going on in the journal here. Make your way to the front lines. Seems easy enough. Let's see. Ooh, there's some more of those Bracken defenders over there. And,
These Bracken are as weak as Calrathian ale! We can kill them faster if we spread out! We should switch to rampage mode!
Rampage! I don't know what that means, but... I suppose the opposite would be pressing F to go into mirror mode. Because I have the little book, since I bothered to get out the disc to install it, I have the book from it. They're probably going to give me a mirror for this guy, because he's big, right? No, maybe he's not big enough. I feel like eventually they're going to teach me that one. I guess it's nice that they're at least sort of trying to integrate the training into the adventure. Ah, now we have a few of them.
These creatures remind me of our scuffles with the Tagla! Ha! We focus our fire and go down faster! Let's switch to mirror mode!
And I think the difference is probably just whether we all attack the same guy or not. Let's see, is there anything over here? No? Nothing? Alright, carry on this way then. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. We got some plus signs. Let's pause and see what we have here. This guy, he's up in, going up in melee. He could either get fortitude. I don't know if we keep him with us or not, but let's see what we have here. Which, alright, it looks like probably the actual benefits are at the bottom, so increase maximum health or chance to inflict critical hit and the damage they do. Confirm. I don't know if we actually keep him for very long, so might as well keep it where we have. And let's see, and you see we have different, like, tiers of the different levels here. And these abilities here, which are these specials, do special things. What can we do here? We can either increase healing and nature magic damage, or reduce the cost of spells. Alright, I did that, and it opens up both of these. So, Gravity Stone, the mage summons a monolithic stone of such density that its gravitational force pulls enemy creatures toward it and holds them in place until it collapses under itself. It's an area of effect, and targets an enemy or terrain, and let's see, 4 meters and 4 seconds. Or this is a cone of effect that, with normal recharge, and it does damage. So it's what we have currently selected, and let's see, I believe if I just keep going, if I press the number 1, let's see, let's get up here to this. Let's try. Okay. Alright, wait. I need to charge it until it's ready. Let's see. Oh, mana potion. Alright. Alright. They said recharge, so they probably don't start off charged. I do not know how to charge them, but that's probably why I was having trouble, is they probably have to charge up for something first. Yes, I just learned that. H to drink a health potion and M to drink a mana potion. Those were the hotkeys that I used in the first game, and I think like the only hotkeys I used in the first game. Let's see. Nope, that's journal. What is this? This is Z to pick up all items. Actually, have different, decent range. Oh, there's a shell up there. I was like, they keep coming. Oop, we have this mystic thingy. And we'll destroy those, and then this shell. Yeah, let's just get rid of the shell, and then we'll get the thing. Yeah. There we go. Alright, let's see, Oh, now it works. Oh! Okay, and that's what it looks like. So it is charged, and I was clicking left when I needed to click right. Now I at least know what I'm doing, but I have to recharge it. Well, whatever.
These wooden creatures are weak.
Which I should have known.
Too bad I'm not a combat mage.
Weak to fire at the top of the screen. Which, I mean, I'm not using combat magic, so... Oh yeah, and they jump down like for ambushes. I remember when this game first came out, and they were like promoting it, and they were talking about how there's like actual like ambushes in it. I was like, that's so cool. So pretty cool. Yeah, I know there's some little like mini dudes that are all creepy later that they like to really ambush you a lot. Good, I see that we do have our level up. I'm hoping maybe we can get through at least this sort of trench tutorial area. I'm hoping maybe this episode. I don't exactly remember how long it is, but it can't be much longer. Oops.
Hey, that sword looks a lot like the weapons my father gave us when we were first learning to fight. You should pick it up.
Yes! Die and
something?
leave me a pint of your blood.
Oh. Well, goodbye then.
I have that traitorous fiend in my sights. I could, but why does my heart stay my hand? Perhaps there is more at play
Captain
here than I
America?
can tell for the moment. There's something about this one.
Did you see that elf? I recognized him. It was Amryn.
Amryn? Are you certain? I have heard rumors of his gift of sight, but have never seen him before. What would he be doing here?
I know that he is much talked about in Drudwin's tavern back home. He's rarely seen, but his deeds, real or imagined, are discussed there with enthusiasm.
Why would he be fighting with the Dryads of this isle? From what I know, elves have never had much to do with Dryads, at least not that I'm aware.
I would be interested in finding that out myself.
Well, hopefully pretty soon, so... keep running, keep running, keep running. Why don't you attack the melee guy? Ah, he's pretty close. There we go. Was that the boss? Are we done? Figures.
These Kestrel are tough! Next time we see one, use my brutal attack power on it! That'll surprise them!
There we go, now I've used both the powers. Yeah, I keep wanting to left click instead of right click. That's I'll get used to it over time. It's just an adjustment thing, I'm sure. Alright, he has that power ready again. So, pair this. Get rid of that guy with that brutal attack power. Both level up. Gotta be getting pretty close here. Hoping we're getting pretty close here. Spend skill points to earn powers. Yes. Oh, out of mana. Oh, almost out of health. Also, I'm noticing health potions not instantaneous in this one like they were in previous. That is an important thing to remember. I do not instantly regain
You're
my health.
turning into quite the warrior. Keep in mind, you should choose a class and stick with it if you want to approach my expertise.
Yeah, I'm going to. It's nature magic.
Took you long enough, worm. The temple is through the cave. Get moving now.
Stop a moment. My medallion. I know how you feel about it, but I just can't shake this feeling that something is going to happen. The closer we get to the temple, the stronger I feel it.
Honestly, Trevin, when we are out of here, I'll buy you a frothy mug of ale and you'll feel much better.
I look forward to that. But for now, I want you to take my medallion. Please. It's important to me. More than you know. Just promise that you won't ever let Valdis take it.
I am tired of this. Very well. Since you are so obsessed with it, I'll hold your medallion until we return home. Now let's move on. You received Trevin's medallion. Check the War tab, your journal to view it. Yeah, it's a medallion. I need to reinforce the troops. And yeah, we need to go through the cave, but I guess I will call it here. We're right, probably around a half hour, something like that. I'm not exactly sure with the ending of things, but we're pretty close. So I'll end it here, and we'll continue on next time. Please join me again for more Dungeon Siege 2. when we hopefully finish up the tutorial and start getting the real story moving. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.